We fight for that inch.
Rarely do I see any American Italians eating in here.
But I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you?
Villkoret är att jag får leva.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Hey there, welcome to Real Genius. I am Chris Vognar, culture critic for the Dallas Morning News.
And I'm Robert Wilonsky, city columnist for the Dallas Morning News.
Robert, last night we ventured onto 10 Cloverfield Lane. It was quite a terrifying experience.
Were you terrified?
I was terrified. I wasn't terrified, but I was pleased. I enjoyed 10 Cloverfield Lane.
The de facto sequel?
Sort of. We'll talk a little bit about its tenuous connection to Cloverfield, the 2008 sort of mystery found footage alien attack movie. This movie reminded me a little bit of another movie that some of these dudes were involved in, Cabin in the Woods.
Right.
It kind of is putting people in a situation you're not sure what exactly the circumstances are. You are made to guess as to what the circumstances are. Plainly put, the circumstances are that John Goodman is in a bunker and he has taken Mary Elizabeth Winstead there, and he says that there is an attack. There's an attack, Robert.
Right.
And
should we look at a second of it?
And from there, just it rocks and rolls. Yes, let us look at a teaser for 10 Cloverfield Lane.
I focused on being prepared. I saved your life by bringing you here. I knew this day would come. It's not safe out there. Something's coming.
This is really a movie with just 3 actors, and they're all really good.
Right.
And that helps so much. John Goodman, who you saw there, has this great balance of the avuncular older guy and the very scary, perhaps unhinged hermit going on. And it's one of those things that people... Yeah,
prepper.
Exactly. But he's John Goodman, so he's still kind of charming while he's doing all this stuff. What did you think, Robert?
Well, for the first, it's about an hour and 40 minutes.
That's correct.
The first hour and 20 minutes, it might as well be a play. I mean, it takes place in basically 2 rooms, her room in the bunker and then the larger community area in the bunker, which is like a living room. Howard, John Goodman's character, has been long preparing for the end of the world. We don't know why, though we're given some hints here and there that maybe he's just more than a doomsday prepper. In fact, one of the things that's going to make it hard to kind of talk about this film is that everything about it is a bit of a secret. I read one sort of interesting idea about the film, that not only do they not want us to spoil the film before you see it, but they don't want to spoil the film while you're watching it, because we don't know much of what's going on until the last 15 or 20 minutes. It's very mysterious, very creepy, very funny in some spots, but most of that is the nervous laughter of what the hell am I in for and what in God's name are they doing?
And I'm not even sure what exactly we learn in those last 15 or 20. I mean, we know, who the attackers are, at least on a very superficial level. I don't think it really ties into much of what has come beforehand, but I still thought it was really fun.
Oh, I think we know exactly what happens. For me, the last 15 minutes of the movie answers every single question that I had.
We'll have to talk when we're done then.
Oh, I mean, I'm not left with any questions.
Awesome.
I'm just figuring that there's going to be a third.
Robert Wilonsky, smarter than me.
No, I'm not saying that. I mean, I'm
saying that.
It becomes, in some ways, almost a very familiar film toward the end. I mean, I like what I like about Mary Elizabeth Winstead in this, and I told you this as we're watching the movie. She played the grown-up Lucy Mcclane in Live Free or Die Hard. She's John McClane's daughter. There's a scene, I think you saw it in that little clip there, where you see her climbing through an air duct.
She has some action heroics.
I'm very much reminded of the fact that she is doing a Bruce Willis homage throughout a big hunk of this film. And I think that's kind of what makes it charming. She's doing Bruce Willis while stuck in a bunker with Walter from The Big Lebowski, basically. And that's kind of the character he plays in some ways.
Shut up, Donnie.
I mean, it's kind of Walter.
Over the line.
He's Walter, talks about his military service, though I don't think he ever served in the military. There are certainly some. I mean, there's everything about this plays upon your familiarity with these characters, who they've been in the past, and who they are in this particular situation. I thought it was really funny, really dark, really tense, and she utters the F word toward the end of the film at precisely the same point where I think I uttered the F
It
word.
was a perfectly timed and uttered F word.
It is a PG-13 movie that feels like it's a lot harder than that in places.
You mentioned that it could almost be a play, but I did feel from the very start a real sense of assurance in its cinematic qualities, in the way it uses music,
Yeah.
in the way it's cut,
Old pop
in
standards.
the way it looks. There's a real rhythm to it
Right.
that makes you feel like the people behind the camera really know what they're doing, and,
Look,
and care greatly about what they're doing.
It's funny. I love this movie for the same reason I didn't like The Hateful Eight. Sort of the same idea. People stuck in one place for a long time. Hateful Eight felt real stagey. This feels more like a movie, in a weird way.
It's also half as long.
Thank God.
There's that.
And let me just tell you that may have play a huge part in it.
Director's cut coming up.
Yeah, and it's weird because
12
here
Cloverfield Lane.
it's a lot of ways. Are the people who you think they are, and are they there for the reasons you think they're there? It's very mysterious. It's very tense. It's very scary, and I kind of can't wait to see it again, in an odd way. Once you've wrung the mystery out of it, and once you've wrung the tension out of it, is it going to hold the same weight? And I'm kind of curious to see if it does, because I think it's a really effective and sneaky little movie. But I'm curious to see if its effectiveness still sneaks up on you the second time around.
It is a damn solid March release. No question.
Well,
about
that's
that.
boy, you've just given it the backhanded compliment,
It's true,
lowered
though.
the bar, and told everybody
It's true, though. Much as The Witch was a really good February release, this is a really good March release.
No, I keep wondering, there are those movies that you come back to at the end of the year or the next year and go, I really can't believe I missed this.
Mm-hmm.
This is a movie I think people should see now. I mean, I really felt bad that I missed out on Dope until a couple of weeks ago.
Good movie.
It's a great movie. And I think this is one of those films that people are going to go see it maybe because they liked Cloverfield. I was not a huge Cloverfield fan. It just felt like just a twist on the familiar monster movie. I guess it was a clever twist, but by then I'm so beaten down by the found footage format that I didn't really care much for it.
That was 6 years ago. 8 years ago.
8 years ago. This is much different than that. This is, I'm not going to say whether or not it, well, I mean, this playing the game thing is driving me insane. It's called, it didn't start out as 10 Cloverfield Lane. It was a different movie that started out as just The Bunker.
Archie. Edith. Meathead.
So go see 10 Cloverfield Lane. It's
Inglourious.
really good.
We both liked it.
It's really good.
We are digging 10 Cloverfield Lane. We are in agreement.
We are in agreement, Kid Rock.
And now, once we turn the camera off, Robert's going to tell me what happened. And we will see you very soon.